So let me ask you this. I heard about SoFar Sounds right before COVID, so I never really got to go to one of their events. But how did you get hooked up with them, and how does that whole thing work? Is it like somebody sets something up and says, "Hey, we're part of SoFar Sounds," or like do they reach out and like tour around? How does that work?
Yeah, SoFar Sounds is like a weird thing, and they definitely got a lot of bad press before the pandemic. Like people were very upset. I don't know if you heard like about like basically they pay artists $100 for the show, like no matter what, like no matter how many people are playing, like no matter what. And they got a lot of bad press because of that, because um basically every show that they put on is sold out. Um, but I don't know. I've played probably like 15 SoFar Sound shows now. Um, and they're like awesome. I really love them. I have to bring 0 people out and the show is sold out. And like no one's like it's hard to book in cities you haven't played or like different things like that, and people are gonna ask you like, how many people can you bring out, and I'm like, I've never been to this place before, 0, like
Right.
so it's not like that at all with SoFar Sounds. Like I like to just sprinkle them into tours because I know I'm a baby like emerging artist. I have no idea what some of these shows like the turnout is going to be, what I'm going to get paid at the end of the night. Like I've gotten paid $15 at a show like for like driving all the way out to fucking Connecticut or something. Like you don't know. And it's nice to know, like, okay, like at least tomorrow night, I'm going to have like a show that's sold out. I'm getting $100. So I know I'm getting to the next place with gas. And I know everyone in that audience is going to be silent. They're going to be like completely into it. And I'm going to gain at least like 10 to 15 Instagram followers. And I'm going to sell merch. Um, and to me, like that is like worth it. So basically, like SoFar Sounds is structured that, well, now the structure has changed post pandemic. I haven't played a SoFar Sounds like after the pandemic. They just started doing them again. So I'm not exactly sure how it works because I know that they reorged. But it used to be that you just applied to like any city that you wanted to play. So like when I lived in Jersey, I applied to like Philly, Montclair, DC, New York, anything that was like within a like 100 or so mile radius. Like I was like, wherever I'm going, like it's fine. And I didn't get picked up by any of the local ones. I got picked up by DC. Um, and like once you're in the SoFar network, like you're good. You just need one city to pick you up. Um, because like if you email like Boston and say you've played DC, they're like, oh, cool, like DC like verified her, like cool, like she's credible, we'll put her on here. So that's how it worked before. Now I think that they have like booking, like one person books the entire East Coast, one person books the South, one person books the West Coast. So I'm not exactly sure what that will look like for a new artist trying to get involved in SoFar Sounds. But you have to like apply and then they have to pick you basically. But once you're in, you're in. So I've played Boston a few times, played New York City a few times. I did Philly, DC, and I've played Louisville, Kentucky.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
cool though. I don't understand why people would be so like what you just said, like $100 and you're guaranteed a sold out show. Like, especially like if you're an up and coming artist, like, yeah, I'll take that regardless.
For
I
sure. Like, for sure. Especially if I'm playing them solo, which sometimes I do. Like, I don't have to split that with anyone. Like, that's cool.
right.